are targeting the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. So if you want something to sit on today, like a block or a blanket, you can go ahead and grab that, and we'll get started. All right, yogis, so we're going to start in our comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. And we're just going to start by bringing our palms in our lap as we close our eyes. Feeling our bodies here, just as they are in this moment, in this day. Thanking ourselves for showing up, getting on our mats, and giving ourselves a little bit of love. And on your next inhale, start to bring your shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, draw them down the back. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, release them down. Again here, inhale, shoulders rise up. As we exhale, release them down the back. On your inhale, we can start to blink the eyes open. And then bring those arms out to the sides. Open up the chest. Breathe fully into the belly. And on your exhale, we're going to start to bring our left arm on top of our right as we wrap those hands around the back. Bring our fingertips closely in towards each other as much as we can. And we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So as you inhale, start to lift your gaze, pull your chest up. And as you exhale, start to round through the spine, looking towards your navel center. As you inhale, start to rise back up. And exhale, round through the spine, draw navel center in. Inhale, fill the belly up like a balloon. And exhale, release all that breath back out through the nose. Inhaling, coming back to center, we'll open up the arms. And we'll start to bring the opposite arm on top. If you're sitting cross-legged, you can bring the opposite leg in the front as well. And from here, we'll start to soften those shoulders down and away from the ears. Create a lot of space in the sides and the back of the neck. On your next exhale, we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder. And if you feel that shoulder hiking up a little bit, just gently release it down with every exhale. And on your next exhale, we'll start to bring our chin towards our chest. Let the head hang and be heavy. Breathing into the sensations in the back of the neck. And bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathing into the length and the space on the opposite side of the neck. And on your next inhale, bringing the head to stack on top of the spine as we open our arms back up. Breathe in that beautiful breath. And as you exhale, we'll start to bring our hands in front of us as we make our way into our tabletop position. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips are stacked over the knees, all 10 toes pressed into the mat. As we inhale, right arm rises up to the sky. And as we exhale, thread that arm through so that you come to the top of your right shoulder, right ear comes down onto the mat, tailbone lifts. And you can press into your left hand here, rotating your right rib cage up to the sky. Or you can start to walk your hand forward. Finding what variation starts to feel good in your body today. And breathing into it. as you exhale, release that hand down. Moving to the other side, left arm rises up. As we exhale, thread that hand through, bringing your left ear onto the mat and either pressing into your right hand or walking your fingertips forward. Coming fully into this moment as we anchor into the breath. And on your next inhale, start to come back up to center. Lift the left fingers up. Feel that subtle difference in your shoulder. As you exhale, release the hand down. Coming down onto your forearms. So we're going to take our hands and bring our elbows right where our hands are right now. As we stack those elbows underneath the shoulders. And then lengthen your legs back behind you. Tuck your toes under as you come into our forearm plank. Reach your heels back, reach the crown of your head forward, and engage through your bandhas. So lift up through your pelvic floor and draw your navel center back. And on your next exhale, we'll start to lower all the way down onto the belly. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, make your way up into your Sphinx pose. So here we are drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears as we create space and length in the neck. Think about pulling your heart forward as you draw your elbows back towards your toes. Take another full round of breath here. And on your next exhale, we'll start to release down as we bring our left arm out to the side with your palm face down. Your left ear is going to come down onto the mat as your right hand presses into the ground. We're going to bend in our right knee and then start to roll over to the left side. And you can bring your right foot to come to the outside of your left leg, or you can stack your foot on top of the other. And you can stay here with your right hand. If you want, you can wrap that hand around the back, palm face out. Noticing what's happening in the body without judgment. Just bringing awareness into the spaces. And on your next exhale, we'll start to unwind, come back to center. Right arm comes out to the side this time with your palm face down. Right ear comes onto the mat. Left hand comes down onto the ground as we bend in our left knee and then start to roll over to the opposite side. And whatever you did on the other side, you start to do that here as well. Bringing balance into the body. And on your next exhale, we'll start to unwind, come back to center, and then make your way into your tabletop again. This time we'll make our way into our puppy pose. So in your puppy pose, your knees are stacked underneath your hips again, but we're going to walk our hands forward, placing our forehead down onto the earth. And if this is really intense for you, causing you any pain, you can take your block or your blanket and place it underneath your forehead. You can also place blocks underneath your hands as well. And with every inhale, breathing into the shoulder girdle. And with every exhale, just gently softening the chest a little closer to the earth. On your next inhale, we'll start to lift the forehead as we walk our hands slightly back in towards us, but we're still going to keep our hands above our shoulders as we spread wide through the fingers, press into the finger pads and the knuckles as we tuck the toes under, lift the hips, and come into your downward facing dog. So you can pedal your feet Move your head, allow the back of the neck to release. And this is a great pose to just open up through the entire body, neck, shoulders, upper back, as well as the lower back, the hamstrings, the hips. And on your next exhale, we'll start to release the knees back down to the ground. Make your way into your child's pose. You can bring your knees together or apart here as you place your forehead back down onto the mat. Breathing in the goodness of this moment. Releasing as you exhale anything you no longer need within this moment. Any thoughts, any emotions, anything that may be distracting you. Bring yourself back to the anchor of the breath, the sensations of the body. On your next inhale, lift the head. Come back into your hero's pose, sitting back onto your heels. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back as we inhale. Open the heart up, look up. And as you exhale, start to bring your fingers, your hands down towards the ground. And on your next inhale, come back up to center, bringing your hands to heart center as we close our eyes. Thanking ourselves for showing up, for bringing whatever it is that we needed to bring onto the mat today. And letting go of whatever it is we needed to let go of. Thank you so much for showing up and for being a part of this practice today. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Till next time, have a great day.